All right. Hope you enjoyed the first blog entry by video. It's Mike here. Got a suggestion. Apparently, this makes my face look too dark as you're watching. So I'm doing this at home before I go to work. So I'm not showered. Sorry, no makeup. But you see the TV here. See, I'm revealing a lot to you right here. So we just do this. More light. You're not seeing the bad do. So anyway, welcome into video blog number 2. And at some point I'll stop numbering these. But real quick about a couple of things. You notice the links there underneath where you can see the link to our interview with Bob Pockris from yesterday. It's at news14.com. Yesterday morning I recorded the blog before we knew that A.J. Allmendinger's camp had released a statement about him testing positive for a stimulant. Bob came in yesterday. We talked about it. It's all in that interview. If you missed it off the Ford Sports Night, you can see it there at news14.com. Couple of Cam Newton items, or at least one anyway. Cam's got a autograph signing coming up where he's going to be charging for an autograph. He's going to be charging, reportedly, $125 for an autograph. Okay, when you think about it, he's got 9 letters in his name. 3 Cam, 6 Newton. That's $125 to have him sign his name. Now, look, it's perfectly within his right. I don't think he's a jerk for doing it. I really don't. I don't think he's a bad guy for doing it. He's not the first NFL player to charge for an autograph. He won't be the last. It's not that big of a deal. This is not against Cam at all. I just don't like the idea of charging someone for an autograph. I really don't. I mean, like Mike Krzyzewski, I can understand him charging for an autograph. That's a long name. That's a lot of consonants. I get it. But when you look at Cam, I'm kidding. When you look at Cam, and you look at any pro athlete, really, I just don't like the idea of someone charging for a signature. That's just me. And maybe it's because not a lot of people have ever asked me for an autograph, and so I willingly say, hey, sure, whatever. But if you're like Cam and you're signing constantly, I imagine it can probably be a pain in the neck. So, like I say, don't think he's a bad guy. I really don't think he's a bad guy for that. I understand why. I get it. I just don't like the idea of charging for an autograph. This is me. Anyway. Props to Cam yesterday for speaking to the kids at the Achievements Unlimited camp at Ardrey Hill High School. It's a camp that's been run by Fred Whitfield for, I want to say it's 20 years. Don't hold me to that, Fred, though. I'm not sure. But it's been a long time, and he's been doing a lot of great things for kids. And yesterday Cam comes in with the message of, reach for your dreams. All things are attainable with hard work. Stay out of drugs. Stay in school, not stay out of school and stay on drugs. The opposite. But he sends this great message, and it's great to see him do those sorts of things in the community. Took a shot at our profession a little bit yesterday, though, Cam. I got to tell you, looking at the media that you see every week and calling them the paparazzi, that's kind of bad. That's bad form. Paparazzi stakes you out at your house. They follow you in your car. They watch you go in and get a haircut. They watch you go do whatever it is you're going to do. Say personally, I don't know where you live. I don't know what you do when you're not playing football. So and you know what? I think for all the folks that were there, there's a lot of folks that don't know where you go, don't know what you do, don't know where you get your haircut or how you get your groceries. Things that a paparazzi would follow. Okay, so you gotta outgrow that. Just outgrow that for us. Do us a favor, okay? So that's once again, it's media. It's what we do. What else we got going on? We talked about the All-Star game yesterday. Thankfully, the All-Star break is over. We get back into full-blown sports. At least full-blown summer sports, and we're so close to the start of training camp now. Just a couple of weeks away before the Panthers report to Spartanburg. We'll be talking with Darren Gant on Friday. Darren, old friend of the program. I shouldn't say old, because he's not old, and we're only 10 years old, but News 14, that is. Darren's friend of the program. He'll be by to talk a little football with us as a kind of an appetizer for camp that's coming up in a couple of weeks. What else we got going on? We got the Charlotte Knights are back home, starting tonight against the Durham Bulls, starting a series with them. And Major League Baseball resumes, which is always a good thing. NASCAR's off to Loudon this weekend. Nice that the last race before a weekend off is only 300 laps. So quick one. So if you blink, you'll miss it. Up in New Hampshire, and we're still waiting. We're still waiting to find out. The latest on Allmendinger, and like I said earlier, AJ's test. He tested positive for a stimulant released by his own camp. His folks told everybody, not NASCAR. His folks told everybody that it was a stimulant, and this is we don't know how he tested for it. We don't know why, what caused it. They're gathering up his medications and supplements, that sort of thing. I really hope this is a false positive for him. I really, really do. He just doesn't seem like the kind of guy that is a knowing user. Then again, I've never used, so I wouldn't know what a user, I guess, looks like. Or maybe, I do know a little bit, but. AJ doesn't seem that guy. He just doesn't. So I'm hoping it's a false positive on the A sample. I'm hoping the B sample comes back negative and this all stops and then get back in the race car. But raised an interesting point. Once again, go down there to the link, news14.com. You can see Bob Pockrass's reaction to the question I posed. Is AJ actually now marked as a driver because this has all happened? And it'd be unfortunate and be unfair. Well, I don't know if it'd be unfair, but it'd be unfortunate if this incident kind of marks him the way that it could. A lot of folks are throwing the name Jeremy Mayfield around, and forgetting the reason he was the meth test that NASCAR says he failed. There are other issues going on with Mayfield now beyond that. I don't think you can compare Allmendinger to Mayfield. Basically, the troubles with the law that Mayfield is having for alleged stolen property and that sort of thing, completely different. So, hoping that AJ comes out of this okay. I like the guy. I'd like to see him get past this, but you just never know. Now, we've got the Bobcats starting up Summer League games on Friday late night. You can see the games on NBA TV. We'll have highlights because the games start at like 10 Eastern. At least the first one does. So we won't have that one for you on the Ford Sports Night. But we'll keep you up to date on the very latest. The Bobcats keep coming up in trade talks. Yesterday's sexy rumor was that DJ Augustine was being pursued by the Indiana Pacers. That was being talked about, reported by Yahoo Sports. We'll see what comes of it. The Bobcats obviously have plenty of holes to fill on their roster, and removing Augustine, I don't know if that helps you. It throws Kemba Walker into it, and our friend Rick Bonnell from the Charlotte Observer wrote in his blog that Ramon Sessions is a guy that the Bobcats could be pursuing as an unrestricted free agent. So, and Sessions is I think he's a nice player. He's not an all-star by any stretch. At least I don't think he'd be an all-star this coming season, given what's going on in the Eastern Conference. But I think that he'd be a guy that could contribute. There's no question. And the Bobcats need contributors in the worst kind of way. Make sure you're checking out the Ford Sports Night tonight, Thursday. What is it? The 12th? Yeah, I had to look down there. The 12th. We'll hear from Tar Heel Athletic Director Bubba Cunningham. We'll also hear from Bobcats owner Michael Jordan, playing golf at the Hoopty Invitation or Hoopty Classic, another part of the Fred Whitfield Achievements Unlimited week. Lots of big name celebs, lots of current and former athletes taking part in this. So we got a camera down there. We'll hear from them, and of course your point and shoot videos. You see how I'm doing this right here on the old webcam on the computer. You can do that on your phone. And take your phone and let's just let's see here. Let's just pretend this is a phone. Soap. Let's just pretend this phone. You take your phone and you hold it in front of you. It's got a camera, video camera on it. I can't even speak. you record your video. You say, "Hey, this is Mike in Charlotte, and what do you think the Bobcats will do in free agency?" Give it a second. You pause it. Then you go to your phone. You do all your emailing off of your phone. Hit send to sports@news14.com. That's sports@news14.com. Send it to us. We will play your video on the Ford Sports Night. We've gone 2 nights. Well, 1 night for sure. We got a late arrival last night, so we shouldn't be missing a night. Need you, the viewers, to step in, be a part of the show. It's always fun. We have a great time each and every night, 10 o'clock and 10 to 10:30. Lots of great stuff. Bubba Cunningham tonight. We'll talk to Darren Gant on Friday. And, of course, we'll keep you up to date with the very latest and everything that's happening in the world of sports. Thanks for checking us out. We'll see you again tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. I'll probably do this tomorrow morning before we embark on the day. You be good.